Hello and welcome once again to Jacob's Toys 5-minute figure reviews. Please do like, share, subscribe and all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. In this video we are taking a look at the Marvel Legends Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 wave, in particular Nebula. Now this is a new figure, a new sculpt, a new mould version of Nebula. Very excited. We've seen her in the trailers. She's obviously a fully fledged member of the team now, so let's take a closer look at the figure. You've got a drawing on the side of her, an artist rendition of her on the side. You've got the Cosmo Builder figure. She comes in part 3. On the back you see here that she's got a gun and a sword kind of piece that goes on her arm. She's also got a handgun as well, and you've got a left leg of Cosmo included as well. So there we go. So that's the box. Let's crack it open and have a look at the figure in a bit more detail. So as I said before, here are the accessories she comes with. Comes with a little handgun and a bigger gun. Both guns we've seen before with previous figures, so nothing too exciting there. I really do like this big version of the gun though. And you get this really interesting sword piece. Now this is an extension of her arm. The arm does look a little bit different, but we'll get to that in a minute. And here is the Build-A-Figure piece. Do check out my channel because I've done a whole separate video on the Cosmo Build-A-Figure on its own, just focusing on the build and everything like that. So anyway, here we go. Let's pop this hand off and see if I can get the actually let's put the gun in first. So here's the bigger gun. There's only one hand that can hold a weapon, which is a little bit annoying, to be perfectly honest with you. It would have been nice to have got an alternate hand on her right arm, because then she could have held a gun and had the knife or the sword extension on her arm. But instead we've only got one hand that holds a gun, and that is the same hand that you take out to put the sword piece in. So you can have her with a sword or you can have her with a gun. You can't have her with both, which I just feel it is a little bit lazy. It wouldn't have been much to include another hand with it, but yeah, so either a gun or a sword. Let's have a look at this sword piece anyway. It's actually really stiff. Do be careful with these, because if you press too hard you can snap the peg or crack it, and it's just not worth it. I'm just going to try one more time. Nope, that is definitely too hard to push in all the way. So if you just apply a little bit of heat to it, you can either do this over a radiator or just dip that kind of wrist part in some boiling hot water. It will loosen the plastic, it will soften the plastic, and then you can just pop this piece in nice and easy without any damages. Now what is nice about this figure is a double jointed elbow. It's a female double jointed elbow figure, which is nice. It's the kind of updated female mould, so it's pinless on the legs and of course pinless and double jointed on the arms. So I'm pleased that they've used a new build. That's different to the Nebulas we've had in the past, of course, because we've had her ranging all the way back to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. We've had various versions of her over time. We've had the What If version more recently. We've also had the Quantum Suit version as well, because we've got her head in with that. We've had a couple of different versions through the Guardians of the Galaxy waves. So she is a very popular character indeed. So I was a little bit hesitant about getting another Nebula, but I think to round out the whole team and of course to do the Build-A-Figure made sense. And I must admit, I'm pleased that I did, just because she's got an updated arm. So her arm is obviously going to be different in this new film. I don't know how to explain it really. It looks a little bit Terminator-esque, whereas in the first films they were a lot more kind of cyborgy looking, but this is a lot sort of smoother. But anyway, we'll have a look at that in a sec. There's a bit of paint application there on the badge, the same as my Mantis figure, which is a shame. But all in all, I really do like these team suits. Now, I'm pretty sure this is the same mould as the Mantis. I'm going to have to do a side-by-side picture over on Instagram or something, but I'm pretty sure it's the same female mould, just with a different left arm, because obviously Nebula's got the cyborg arm. So there we go. I really do want to get this sword piece in though, just so that we can see what that looks like. The handgun is a little bit meh. It's okay, nothing special. Again, we've seen that with so many kind of space cosmic figures. Yeah, nothing to really write home about. I do like the double jointed element of these figures, because you can obviously get them into a bit more of a team pose, if you like. You can have her holding a gun up or something. But I must admit, the grip on the hand isn't great, so it's not amazing at holding this gun. But yeah, I mean, all in all, it's an okay figure. You do need to pick it up for the Build-A-Figure piece, of course. But I think if you're a fan of Guardians of the Galaxy, then she is definitely worth picking up, because it's Nebula at the end of the day, and she's a solid member of the Guardians of the Galaxy team. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like, share, subscribe and all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated, and do check out my channel for other 5-minute figure reviews on other Marvel Legends figures and other figures, as well as the rest of this wave. Till next time, I'll see you soon.